All right, take two of this video. I absolutely smoked my phone off the desk trying to avoid something that was not even in my way. I was like maneuvering my elbow around and it wasn't even in the way. Don't ask me why I was doing what I was doing, but yeah, smoked my camera across the room. So we're recording again. Starting off, we've got a mail day today. Not a ton of packages, but we have two big packages. I think I'm in around 2,600 for everything you'll see in this video. One deal was 1,725 and one deal was 695, and then the rest of the stuff kind of all over. But $2 on the Brendan Sorsby auto. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but yeah, $2 on Brendan Sorsby. We'll throw it in a box maybe, or I might just try to send it to like DC and see if it goes for $4 or $5. Take like a $1 profit on it when I send in. I have a little bit of a DC order, which I actually need to grab this and stick this here because it goes with that. But yeah, I do have a little bit of a DC order going, so maybe we'll just do that with it. Dalton Schultz, numbered out of 50 on the auto. I think I paid like $5 all in on that. Desmond Bain, gold patch auto, game worn mem. Believe I paid 25 all in for this, numbered 1 out of 10. Feel like that's a good whatnot card, so we did pick that up. That might have been an eBay buy. Sean Tucker, I think I paid $3 for this mosaic auto. Bucky Irving is back, but Sean Tucker did perform decently well before he got back, so I think that still should sell okay. Keon Coleman auto to 249. I think I paid like $11 all in on this, so not bad there. And then a Shedeur Sanders Revolution auto out of 149. People requesting his stuff. Didn't sell great for me in the Whatnot stream where I had it, so we'll see. Don't think he's really done anything to help since I did that Whatnot stream, but did pick up this Shedeur. I think I'm into it for like $80, $70, which is probably too much, but I'll pick up some of those cards just to make chat happy, even if I take a little bit of a loss on them. Next is this. Not overly happy with the purchase here. There's like 4 cards there that are good, and then these are just going to go into bulk, which I don't really need bulk to begin with. I have way too much, and so adding stuff like this to the bulk is just not ideal, but it is what it is. I'll be fully transparent, make plenty of mistakes when I buy cards. Wish I was perfect, make more money, but yeah, do make mistakes. Jane Daniels patch, with him hurt, his patches were doing like, they were broaching around like $12, 13 for rookies, but not anymore. The rookies do like somewhere between 5 and 7 usually for me, and then that probably will do less, but I don't know. This is what intrigued me about the lot, Josh Allen patch, but I can't imagine a Donruss patch is going to do a ton. And then we have a pair of rookies, Red Hot rookies, Jackson Dart, and then a green mosaic, Gene T. I do think these should be able to sell standalone on Whatnot, separate from those bulk cards. So we'll see. Like I said, not my favorite buy. Did buy these booklets. I think I'm in for like $22 all in. This Luke Williams has a little bit of damage. You can see up there at the top, right there, a little bit of an indent. This Luke Williams is player worn, numbered out of 25. We have the Americans Pastimes How You Lee patch auto. I believe this is not from a specific game or event. People just like booklets on my streams. They ask for it all the time, so thought I'd give this a try. It's not great names, but I've had bad names in the past do anywhere between $8 and $20, so we'll see. Little Doc Kramer booklet. It is game worn or game used memorabilia for the bat relic here. I do not have booklet top loaders, so it'll be a little bit before these get ran. Like I have this Michael Pittman booklet, but I'm out of this sized top loader. I have top loaders for the Luke Williams. I have top loaders that fit these, but I do not have the top loaders that fit the like fatter booklets. I would call them horizontal and vertical, but I mean they're kind of, you can get different variations, but they fit the same. But yeah, I'm out of booklet top loaders, so ordered those, but they are going to take a little while to get to me. So yeah, we're a little bit off on that. So won't have those for the Tuesday stream. I think you'll see this video on Monday night. I'll do a late upload. But yeah, Tuesday stream. Barring weather, if the weather is really bad tomorrow, I probably will not stream just because I don't want to have to go pack in the bad weather. So, but that's one of those to be determined things. So this is the first big lot. We paid $6.95 for it. I don't exactly remember what I paid for each individual card, but Bernie Kosar Vibe Auto out of 25. Mason Graham RPA out of 75. I know I paid like 10 and 15 bucks on these Mason Grahams, I think. Out of 99, impeccable, both impeccables, the RPA and the auto. Shadur Sanders, I think I paid like 145 on this RPA. Maybe a bit of an overpay. There were only 2 comps out of 89s, and then they were like 185 and 195 or something like that. So did pick that up for the stream. Jalen Lane, just thought these were nasty patches on this, so was happy to pick this up. I think I only paid like $5 for the Jalen Lane. Paid 100% on this Brian Thomas Jr. The most recent comp is for out of 99 is $25. Put that in the deal at $25. Would buy all of these at $25, which I'm sure is why, like, when you go to shows, at shows this is going to be out for $45 all day, which is problem. But yeah, did pay 100% on the Brian Thomas. Next, Calvin Johnson, Charles Woodson. Paid more on this than I really wanted to. Did I pay $230 on it? There's only one comp on an out of 15, and it's like $256. I don't know if I will I don't know what to do with this. I don't think on Whatnot I'm going to get $260, $270 for it, but it's just doubtful. The comp's $256. Probably can get $240, $250 on a good day, but more than likely I'm looking at like $200. And at that point, I don't really think it's the best to have ran it on Whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see. Ahmad Rashad auto. I think I paid like $5 or so bucks on this. Nothing special. Numbered out of 99. Shadur out of 80. I think I paid $12 on this. The comps are high on this, but I really don't think they're what it's worth. The comps are in like the $30, $40, $50 range, and that's just... so I paid $12 on it. I was just going to pass on it, but he said, let's just do like $12 on it. And I was like, okay. TJ Watt, people always ask me for Steelers, so numbered out of 125. I think I paid a couple bucks on that. Paid a couple bucks on this Devin Bush, which is numbered out of 49, out of Select. Travis Hunter, Origins RPA. Do have a decent amount of Travis Hunter now, which is not great with him out for the year, but Travis Hunter, Origins RPA. I think I paid like $50 on this, or $45. Not a ton, but probably a little bit more than I should have for a guy that's not going to play again this year. And then Lamar Jackson, Flawless All-Pro. I think I paid $150 on this, which is fairly high. I wanted to be around 120 on it, 110, 120. Just from previous years, Diamonds out of 5, they do less, but this year there's like an out of 10 comp from 2024 Flawless. That did like, it was an out of 10 that did like 160 or 170. So that's why I wanted 150. So did pay it. Is a cool card. Love Flawless. Hasn't been selling great for me lately. I do have the CJ Stroud Flawless did I show you guys the CJ Stroud Flawless? I don't know, but I have these. We'll see. It's not a rookie Stroud. They're both 2024. But yeah, I have this Lamar to go with the Stroud. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of to be determined. But yeah, this whole stack was $6.95. Felt decent about it. Also was a friend, so sometimes you got to pay a little bit stronger to help your friends out. Maybe, I don't know. That might just be me. Next, final deal. We paid $17.25 all in. He wanted $16.90. Gave him a little bit extra because I felt like he gave me a good deal on a couple of the things. So let's get into this. I do not have individual prices anymore, so we're just going to flip through it. you'll see. These two cards, they came in these card savers, so they're separate. Out of 375, Mason Taylor, and out of 375, Elijah Arroyo. They're absolute hobby, I believe, and that's why they're thicker. All right, so this is my guy in California. He sends me a lot. I buy everything that he can't sell otherwise, I guess is how I would phrase this. I buy everything that he can't move. Like, he'll sell some of his big, like, downtowns, or, like, he pulled a Drake May flawless out of 10. Some of that stuff he'll move to other people, but I get all of this stuff, which some of this stuff I would lean towards probably being sellable on my stream. Like a Silver Thunderbirds of Emeka Egbuka is nice. But this is just a lot of filler. Like this Storm Travion Henderson is probably sellable. It's silver. It's probably sellable. But yeah, most of this is just fodder filler for the bulk streams I'm going to have to do those. I've been slacking on them. I have been slacking on them. I will fully admit that. I have not gotten to them, and it's been bad. I want to try to zero it out before the end of the year, which means I really need to get to doing it. But this is all Phoenix Mosaic stuff. He's been buying into those breaks. Usually he does repack breaks. Was kind of surprised he was back on the team breaks. But yeah, he's been doing the team breaks instead of like case hit breaks and all that. But like repacks have kind of died a little bit just because Whatnot implemented that new policy, and so not everyone is doing repack breaks anymore. So I think his favorite couple of streamers can't do repack breaks anymore, and so that's why we're doing a lot of this stuff. But yeah, nothing like crazy, but cool stuff. T-Mac, Contours, I don't know. That might be Whatnot sellable. Like, I don't think Hampton's not selling well because he hasn't played yet. Like, Silver Ginty, that's not bad. I don't know if, like, Phoenix Silvers would do anything special, but, yeah, just a bunch of rookies. Good named rookies. He didn't send me any of the, like, bulkier junk rookies. Some, a little bit, but most of them are good. Paragon, Travis Hunter. I don't know. That might be sellable on its own. Silver lighted up Mosaic Travion, maybe. That's Kyle Williams. Probably not. Is that numbered? Huh. That just looked different. Is that like a green Thunderbirds? I don't know. Phoenix. That Phoenix Silver of Emeka, I think, but it's fine. I'll go back through these and look at them later, try to pull out stuff. Paragon Cam Ward, that's probably a pull. I haven't really looked through these to see what's pullable. I did separate them a little bit, but not a ton. Curtis Rourke, Cam Miller, Luther Burden, Tyler Shook, Jack Besh. Some of this stuff came top-loaded, and then some of it I already did top-load. Like there was a like Travis Hunter rookies not top-loaded, which I was kind of shocked about. I get to like the big streamers that's like worthless cards, but like kind of shocked about that. Drake May Thunderbirds. Drake May Thunderbirds might actually be sellable. His stuff is so crazy right now. T-Mac Silver Mosaic might be sellable. I think that's all for that stack. And then we've got, this was just some numbered stuff, low-end numbered stuff. I don't think any of it is stuff I'll run on Whatnot at $3. But Mitchell Evans, this is going to go to DC Sports, even though I'm currently in a war with DC about a missing package. I have a package that showed up, and they just have not logged it. And then they're kind of like, kind of on your own, buddy. You got to tell us exactly what was in there so that we can go find it. And I'm like, dude. There was 5 packages. Kelsey is interesting, but his love has kind of fallen off. Used to be able to sell anything Kelsey, but not as much anymore. But yeah, this is just some low-end color numbered stuff. Nothing insane. If any of it was lower numbered, I'd send it with that Mitchell Evans, but the Mitchell Evans is out of 13. Feel like maybe it could do $10-15 at DC. I have a little bit of a stack of low numbered stuff or random numbered stuff over here to send. Tijon Salon to 299, Deontay Thornton to 199, Shamar Stewart to 149, Chuba to 25, and then Andre Borregales to 199. So I might pull some of this stuff and send it in, hoping to get $5-10. I won't bore you with all of this, but there is a bunch of this like middle end rookies and color and stuff like that. I will lot this up on Whatnot and move it that way. But yeah, nothing too exciting. There might be like an RJ Harvey or something that I missed, but I don't think I did. DK, maybe you could pull that, but some of this I'll just leave for, yeah, see, told you, there might be an RJ Harvey. We'll leave it in there, add a little bit of flair from when I do run them. And then here's another stack of that. So sometimes, like this stuff, a lot of it he throws in for free. Some of it I pay for, some of it I don't. It's kind of a little bit sporadic. I don't know what I paid for at this point. Probably paid for like this Dylan Gabriel. But some of this is just throw-ins. And so hopefully I get, you know, $20-30 for all of this once it's said and done. And it helps lower the burden on the old cash flow of what we need to have made back, I guess. Jordans. Got this PSA 9 Jordan out of 2,300, 790 out of 2,300. PSA 9 timepiece is red die cut. Pretty cool card. Worth about $50. And then worth about $300 is this PSA 10 Winning Edge Jordan. 1996 UD3, non-numbered, which is interesting, but yeah, runs about $300 for the card. There's one bad comp recently, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that for like $280, but it's definitely over a $300 card, so might sell that to a friend who vends shows that really does, says Jordan moves really well for him, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll do, I believe these are the patches. I felt like he gave me way too good of a deal on these patches. That's why I wanted to pay a little bit extra. He wanted $3 a patch, and I just felt like this was too good of stuff for $3 a patch. Jackson Smith-Njigba, Sam Darnold out of 25. Yeah, not a hotter player in football right now than Jackson Smith-Njigba. Ashton Jeanty, rookie patch, franchise futures. That is numbered out of 299. We've got Omari and Hampton, Tools of the Trade out of 299. Jalen Royals out of 499. A sick Emeka Ibuka patch out of 199. This is a nasty patch for an out of 199. Crazy, but Emeka Ibuka out of 125. Certified Ballers, Caleb Williams. Luther Burden out of 99. Nice two-color patch there. Nice bulky patch there. Pat Bryant out of 115. Don't know if this is a sell by itself card, but we'll try. Same with this Josh Hines Allen. These are probably $3 patches, but cool heroes. Josh Hines Allen, 3 out of 99 on the 2-color with the stitching. Michael Williams, this is probably same boat, out of 249, probably just a $3 patch, but Colston Loveland, nice 3-color patch there out of 99. And then this will sell well, Bo Nix patch out of 299 from Phoenix. So felt like these were definitely worth like more than, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was less than $3. He wanted $30 for, or $35 for all these. So $1 less than that. So I did pay him more on this, and then paid him more on something else. But yeah, he sells me so much. I gotta do, and he cuts me good deals. When we looked this up, it was about 77.5% for all of this. And so, changes a little bit of, when someone's willing to sell you stuff, some of the quality stuff that's in here for 77.5%, I gotta make sure they're happy. So color match, Matthew Golden to 99, Luther Burden to 199, Paragon Travis Hunter to 299, Thunderbirds T-Mac to 249, Justin Jefferson Thunderbirds to 299, Jackson Dart Phoenix to 199, Armand Membo, Cherry Blossom. I consider sending this to DC. I'm still considering it. I do think it would sell better at DC than on Whatnot. I don't really know what the Cherry Blossoms are doing, but I feel like that's probably a better send there. Marion Hampton to 199. Abdul Carter to 13. feel like this is definitely a send to DC. I can make an argument it's not, but I think it is. Splash Jackson Dart to 25. Feel like this is probably a better DC send than Whatnot, but probably will do Whatnot just because people love Dart. Tyler Warren to 100 on the rookie. Wes Welker to 89. Just felt like he was a good enough name. Byshell Tootin to 149. I don't know if Tootin will sell, but Jalen Royals color match. I think that's probably a DC send, just because it's color match. Colston Loveland to 149. Travion Henderson to 249. Walter Nolan auto out of 30. Felt like this was a good DC send, so that's going to go to DC. Cam Miller auto, just a mosaic auto. I'll look this up, because if it's like a $10, $15 auto, I'll probably send it to DC. If it's less, I'll probably just keep it for Whatnot purposes. Moving on. Cam Scatabo auto. Nice auto there. Dylan Raiola, shout out Lane. Gonna hold this for him for stream. If he doesn't buy it, it'll go to DC. I think I'm gonna ask him for like $55-$60 on Whatnot, and we'll see what he says. Jordan James, auto to 49. That's gonna be another one I look up. I just want to make sure they're not like more expensive than I think they should be. Because probably if I run the Jordan James on Whatnot, I'm looking at maybe $10. And if it's like 2025 on DC, then I'll just send it there. Odunze, no one's going to be sad I didn't have that Jordan James. Odunze had a 199 auto. Leggett out of nothing. It's a non-numbered. Bucky out of 99. Yeah, Bucky out of 99. Drew Brees out of 49. Thunderbirds, Caleb Williams out of 199. Drake May, need as much Drake May as I can get out of 249. Dan Fouts out of 10. We'll see how that sells. Jared Goff out of 13. Have no idea how this will sell, but we're gonna go for it. Leonard Williams, Cherry Blossom, like this he threw in for $1. So like that's the type of stuff, like I gotta take care of my dude because he throws me in stuff and then he takes care of me if I get slaughtered on cards. Brett Favre to 89. Odunze Contours to 99. Jonathan Taylor to 4. 3 out of 4 on the Jonathan Taylor. And then Genie's Cam Ward, case hit. Don't know if anyone's going to care about this case hit, but they do like $100. Well, the last two are like 180, and then it's like 120, 180, 180 or something like that. I don't know. Don't really think it's that expensive of a card. Terrence Ferguson auto at 99. Isaac Tesla, he scored on Thanksgiving, didn't he? Out of 99. Got a guy who asked me for him, so we'll see how that does. Will Howard, this is what I'm going to look up. If it does like $30, $40, I'll probably just send it to DC. Tyler Warren out of 125. Pat Bryan auto out of 199. Malachi Starks. This is one that might get sent to DC. It kind of has some decently high sales, so that might actually get sent to DC. Zay Flowers in focus auto, 4 out of 8, jersey number. Joe Theismann out of 49 auto, and then a Calvin Austin auto, non-numbered. So that is all of that. Now we have the patch autos and stuff. Trey Amos to 249. Got Trey Harris to 25. Elijah Arroyo, I believe this is to 25. Yep. Tedero McMillan, RPA to 249. Cedric Tillman, mythical. I think that's a cool card. To 25. Christian Okoye, flawless patch auto to 25. Harold Fannin Jr. to 149. Omarion Hampton to 199. Wish Hampton came back this week. I sold a Hampton the other week, and it went like so dirt cheap. I almost am going to be forced into holding these Omarion Hamptons, but we'll see. I need to generate some money this week, unless I'm going to skip shows this week, which I don't think I'm going to do. Matthew Golden to 149. Byshell Tootin to 399. Nice patches on the absolute RPA. Travis Hunter RPA out of 149. Another Omarion Hampton RPA. That is to 99. Trevor Lawrence, nasty patch there, even though that looks like a Panthers logo. I'm just going to be honest. But yeah, nasty T-Law patch auto out of 25. Colston Loveland out of 25 on the RPA. Travis Hunter out of 25. 13 out of 25 on the RPA. Nasty card there. Only comp is 200. Felt like I might have overpaid on that, but yeah. Out of 25, Breece Hall. Nasty patches on that as well. Pulls of the trade. And then Jalen Milroe RPA out of 149. So got a good haul here. I love that stuff. We've got a little bit more. Just a wee little bit here. So we'll leave those. And this is the remainder of that deal. Just some stuff I need to, that the top loaders needed to be cut out. Jackson Dart, Travis Hunter, little color there. Peacock of Najee Harris, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, numbered to 299 on the contours. Troy Franklin auto, Bo Nix numbered to 99, and then a Bryce Young numbered to 89. And then separate from that, I got these in. These were paid for a while ago. He just hadn't got them in. Color Blast, Phoenix Color Blast of Colston Loveland and Travion Henderson. The Loveland sits about 400 to 450. The Henderson was at 550 to 600. I don't know what they are anymore. Haven't looked since Thanksgiving occurred, so I'll have to check those and see if they've tanked. But positive is if they tanked, usually he'll hook me up on the next deal. We just talk about it because card prices change, and he's real cool about it. Some of the stuff I complain to him about, sometimes I let it go. Kind of all evens out, but he rips a lot of the newest product. So him and I have kind of an understanding. If I'm going to buy some of this, you're going to have to help me out when it drops, because obviously with shipping, he shipped this last Tuesday. And because of Thanksgiving, obviously, it's almost a week later than I'm getting a lot of this stuff. So, but yeah, that is the haul for today. Big deal with my guy, per usual. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.